So alright, I've been going through New Game Plus off screen. Getting to this point, I think near the end. I think there's one more level to do here, if I remember correctly. And well, a few things to check out. It's not much different, other than the fact that, well, for one, I get a few new spirits. I think I forget which one. I think it was two. I think it was... which one was it? Actually, I can't remember. I think it was a Doomshine. I believe this is new in New Game Plus. And which one was it? I don't remember. Oh wait, no. Oh, I remember. Is this one? Yeah, champagne. I guess a pun on champagne. More damage, but minus one chance to carry on. And also, what was the other one? Doomshine is less max health, but better critical chance, basically. Yeah, just a few more.
Makes your skin feel as tough as knife bark.
Yeah, Rux. Anyway, just a few new spirits, and I guess what else? Well, there's also the fact that Rux, the narrator, mentions a few times while you're playing through the games. I think, well, maybe only 2 times really, that this all happened before. I think that's new. That's a sense of deja vu. I think he says something along the lines of, didn't this happen 1,000 times, or this happened 1,000 times already, or something like that. But then he quickly moves on, and everything is basically the same as the first playthrough. And oh yeah, the visuals. I also finished the visuals that I didn't get last time. I think it was the Fang Repeater.
The trappers, daring bunch of fools. They'll be missed.
And the shield one.
The menders, they had thankless jobs, the most important kind.
And I think the pistols too.
Slingers, the wilds with their calling.
Interesting. Yeah, I was wondering, I mentioned this before, but all of these, I think, I don't know, either it's military divisions or just jobs, really. All these visuals are based on the people who use these certain weapons in this city. Anyway, I also got, well, since I'm doing the game again, you get these visuals again, alright, once more.
The sanctuary. If we can build.
Yeah, you get all the visuals, hooray.
Never thought I'd see that thing completed. Not in this life.
Oh yeah. Oh, and also idols. You get all of the idols as well. I don't know which one's new though. I think this one was new, right? Do Sloth. This one, Olak, Lemaine, Rothus, Yogrig. I guess a few more, like, I don't know. I don't know what you call them. Like challenges or negative status of, well, negative for you, I guess, but positive for the enemies, like positive status effects for them. I guess I picked these 3 because I feel like they're the least, they have the least impact on in combat, I guess. I don't know how, basically this is the easiest for me to deal with, basically, so I'm trying to say. Physical harm, contact, the yield health tonics, black tonics. Foes which will regenerate from any engineering. Though I don't really like the whole point of having these idols is to have more experience, to get more fragments, but I don't really need them, do I? At the moment, so I'm just gonna deactivate them. I guess there's Steam achievements, I guess, you can get by activating them and playing through the who knows where levels, but I don't think I'm gonna pursue that, at least for the moment. And I guess I could show off the fact that I got all the upgrades for every weapon. I'm not gonna go through every single one, but it's just to show off that I got everything, upgraded everything, and I guess, well, there's one more thing that excuse me. There's one more thing you get from New Game Plus. It's a skill. Well, you get I think, well, this item. Let's ask Rux about it. Gel canister.
Some things just ain't meant for this world, but who are we to judge?
There's a little logo on it. Seems familiar. What about you, Zia? You know what it is?
Go on, open it, she says. The worst that can happen already did, right?
Well, it's the little portal turret. Or rather, yeah, it's a turret from Portal. That's pretty cute. And I think, yeah, we have the skill now. If you can see the little skill on the bottom right, we can, you know, summon a turret to help us. That's cool. That's a little neat thing that you get from New Game Plus. And I'm trying to think. Anything else? There's... I guess... There's one more thing, I guess. There's this. The history books. And it's one more without who knows where level. I believe about the narrator. But well, first before I go in, I should prepare myself. Which weapon should I get? I guess spear. I do like the spear. Calamity cannon. That's useful. I do like the armor carbine though. Spear, or rather carbine, and I've been using the spear my first playthrough. I should like mix it up, I guess. I don't know. Why not? Let's just mix it up. Use different weapons from before. But I want to check out the gel canister though, or at least show it off in stream.
Machete and carbine still go well together. Just
Show it
like
off
in war.
on stream. Anyway, let's go.
Never would have pegged the kid as the bookish type.
I guess I should have checked my upgrades too to make sure they synergize. Oh well. Let's just use what we have. I kind of forget. I guess the upgrade I got for the machete was the really fast. I got like really fast upgrade. Or rather, it makes the attack speed ridiculously fast. Oh, hello, Rux. Huh? Oh, here's the Bastion, sort of.
You don't get to be my age without learning a thing or two about what's what. But the most valuable lessons come early in life.
Oh, it's the title screen music, I think. Eh.
I ain't much for worldly things, though all these years I've held on to a stash of old books from when I was young.
Really, what did you learn from those books? Rux? Oh. Ah, loud turrets. I might as well use my gun. I have a gun, I should use it.
There's one old book in particular I still like to read from time to time. It covers the important things, in a manner of speaking.
Well, let's summon our turret, I guess. Might as well. Look at our little, cute little turret. Murdering our enemies. Yay! The turret doesn't really turn around though, only faces one direction. Which is a bit of a disadvantage.
A is for Kobe, the goddess of oath and abandon. Make a promise, and the chastened maid will hold you to it.
Were you a religious man, Rux? Oh, all these homing bullets. I really hate these homing ones because if you counter them, they kind of like they still like home in on you anyway, or at least they go in a circle, I guess.
B is for breaker.
Oh well, whatever.
He's faster than a fork of lightning, and his aim is always true. If news needs spreading, tell it to a breaker.
I'm just going through the alphabet. Huh. Ah. Eh. There's a lot of bullets. And bum.
C is for core. A perfect bit of stone found deep underground. It makes the city shine day and night. Is there anything it can't do?
Probably. Ah. I don't know. Okay, I guess I have to stay away from the bowls. Might as well make use. Oh well, I was trying to summon a turret, but it's kind of a weird spot because I don't want to like summon it in the wrong direction. I'll summon it like this way, like that.
D is for dread rum, a potent spirit brewed from a foul-smelling plant that grows in the wilds. One taste will sharpen your senses.
There's a bunch of miscellaneous facts and rocks. Bam. Oh. I don't have any, yeah, I don't have any armor-piercing weapons, unfortunately, or armor-piercing upgrades. Oh, there's one more.
E is for evacuation. In an emergency, stay calm, leave your belongings, and make your way to the nearest safe haven.
Yeah, well, that's what we did in the beginning of the game. Oh. Stay away from my turret.
F is for foundation. A solid plot of land for building anything you can imagine. Even grand ideas start small.
Building something, don't say. Well, we've been building the Bastion. Our little home base. I think I accidentally got that.
G is for Garmuth, the god of purpose and folly. The crippled Duke reminds us that good intentions are nothing on their own.
You gotta put action to your words. But I accidentally got a health tonic. And I wanted to save it for later, but oops. Ah. Poor enemies. Yeah, summon another turret, maybe. Oop.
H is for Hensa, goddess of pain and pleasure. You can't have one without the other. The veiled widow makes sure of it.
Are these the same gods that we can activate on the shrine? Maybe? That the narrator is speaking about? I wanted to shoot. Or throw. Oh, well. Closed up before I did any damage.
I is for in case of trouble. A song grown famous across the land. dedicated to the pioneering spirit of Caelondia.
Pioneers. Was this? Well, I assume the city was built by pioneers, explorers, came to this land, and built a city. Oh, who am I? I'm trying to. Oh. Trying to aim at the right target.
God of health and atrophy. We each have the Tower Keeper's strength in us. Until that strength.
You know, I was slightly joking about the narrator just going through the alphabet, but I guess he actually is just going through the alphabet and giving us lore tidbits, I guess. In the process. Everything he's ever learned from his books, I assume. These enemies are a lot easier with the spear or any weapon that can armor pierce, but I don't have that weapon right now. Oops.
K is for kid. A guy or gal just like you. Don't be in such a hurry to grow up, since there's nothing a kid can't do.
Am I a kid? I'm still wondering about that. Am I literally a kid? Seems like a lot go through for a young lad like me. Are you talking to the player, Rux? Because I don't think I'm a kid. I feel like. Oh, I don't know. I guess youth is all relative, I guess. To a really old person, you may just seem like a kid. Or I seem like a kid, anyway.
L is for Lemaine, the god of hope and despair. The Mason King knows that success and failure are all in the mind.
Well, you lose every shot you don't take. Alright, that's how it goes, or something like that.
Goddess of loss and longing. We all are born from the Lorn Mother, and in the end, we all return to her.
Ooh, gators. Yeah. Ah. Guess I should summon a turret. To help me out. Right. Wow. Oh yeah, and that reminds me. I asked before if I could, like, you know, in certain levels, for example, with the Anko Gator boss, Queen Anne, I believe, there was an option to just leave without killing her. And I was wondering if that was possible, and I did in New Game Plus. I did it off screen. And it's nothing special, you just leave, I guess, and the narrator just comments on that. You know. I think, what was it? Was it a shard, I believe? Or it was a shard or a core, or whatever it is. That we just got from the level, and then you leave, and then he says something along the lines of, I hope Queen Anne doesn't mind that we stole some of her treasure, you know, something like that. Or does he say that anyway, even if you kill her? I don't know. I don't remember. But basically, you can just not do the boss battle if you want to. Which I don't know if that does anything special. I don't think it does. Ah. Trying to talk and do this, kind of not making any progress here. Alright, let's get closer, I guess. yeah. Again, it's easier with the spear. The spear has range. I guess I should. I guess yeah, I could shoot.
As for Nordy, the bird boy, who's always there to bring a smile at the Hanging Gardens, thanks to his feathered friends.
Yeah, I think we did meet the bird boy. Well, we met his corpse anyway. I was saying the gun is, I guess. I was wondering if I could use the gun because it does take a bit of a charge time, or to prepare it. So I was wondering if it was too slow, but I guess not.
O is for Alec, our young god of chance and whim. The carefree son lives forever in the moment. The rest of us can try.
Yep. Huh. Alright. What else? Stinky plant.
P is for Pith, the god of commotion and order. When the wakeful bull is calm, let's all do our part to keep him that way.
Good old Piff. That's the first god I think we were introduced to. Ah, more ankle gators. Small ones. But, multiple. I'm gonna get rid of all the enemies first, before dealing with the ankle gators. Keep forgetting that they close up when if you attack them in melee, or at least attack them in general. So you gotta destroy them in one shot, or use an armor-piercing weapon. Oh. It kind of sucks when they alternate. I think I mentioned this before. Because you can't really stand still if they kind of like go one after the other. Gotta bait them both at once. Alright, one down. Ow. Shit you. Oh. Maybe you're too fast this time? Huh, maybe not.
Q is for Queen Anne, the notorious ankle gator from the wilds. She can even dig her way into rotten children's dreams.
Yeah, Queen Anne, we spared her this time, at least in this playthrough. I did that off screen, again, I mentioned that. Ah, poison! Ah! No. Help me, turret. Ah. Ah! So much poison! Is the turret. Please help me, turret. Ah, it's dead. This kinda sucks. Using a lot of health tonics just to survive, because I keep getting hit. Ah. Maybe summon another turret. I don't know how to deal with this. Well, I have to keep moving and try to shoot them down, I guess. Alright.
R is for Rothus, the god of thirst and plenty. The gorging host reminds us to always know when we've had enough.
Gotta take these down. Oh.
S is for Scumbag, a big lumpy old fellow who sidles about. He loves eating trash. Just be sure to keep a healthy distance from him.
He loves eating your waifu. Nah. So much. Oh, ooh, almost died. Low health. This I might have to redo. I hate it when projectiles come from different angles. I can't really like counter them normally because your character only faces one direction.
T is for trigger, the army's sharpest shooter. Take pride in Caelondia's mounted soldiers. They risk it all to keep us safe.
Oh, they're all gone now, so no good will come from them anymore. I do have the leech spirit, I guess. So I do gain some health, but at the same time, I shouldn't take damage though. If I take damage, it defeats the purpose.
Our pale neighbors to the east, whose homes are underground. Each day we learn to live in harmony.
Harmony, you say? Ironic. Ah. Ah. Stay away. Try now. This is bad. Okay, this is not good. Help me out, turret.
V is for vigil, an act in remembrance. The sacrifices of our forefathers gave us a new beginning here in Caelondia.
I'll summon another turret. I need all the help I can get, really. Ah, what? More poison. Oh no. Gonna make my stand here, I guess. And my turret got poisoned too, if you notice. How is that even possible? These pillars are in the way. Meh.
W is for Weepin' Nelly, the Langston River's fastest little ferry barge. We couldn't have crossed that river without her help.
Relying on an old carbine. Deal with all the enemies. Ah. No. Open up. Oh. Got hit by the other enemy, so they closed up again.
X is for nothing. Stranger's letter in the mix. Yet even the stranger's letter has its use, as you couldn't have a mailbox without one.
That's a bit lazy, Mr. Narrator. Or I guess that's the joke. Anyway. Ah, these jumping fellows. I'm gonna defeat these squirt spawners first before I deal with those two, I think. Again, it kind of sucks. I don't have any armor piercer. Well, at least that isn't instant death. It would really suck if I fell and just died. Alright, again, it sucks dealing with these enemies without armor piercing. Gotta hit their backside. Ah! Well. If I use the turret though, it's just gonna get destroyed, I think. Time I jump. Oh! Well, see ya! I guess that's one way. Dealing with those enemies. I'm gonna get some. Oh. Shouldn't let go of block too soon. I was gonna say I want to get some health as well. I do get some health.
Y is for you, Drake. The god of impulse and bravery. Each time the morning stallion stamps his hoof, somebody out there makes up his mind.
I do get some health from attacking. Okay, now I'm stuck. I can't let go of block, but I need to go. Help. Are you still alive? Yeah, Scumbag is still alive.
Z is for Soulwood, a tough old plant whose gourds make great target practice. Whatever you do, don't eat them.
No, seen plenty of those in the Proving Grounds, I think. Ow. Oh. Help me. Oh, my turret distracted.
The end. There's nothing after Z. Used to be one more page in here though, before somebody tore it out. Know what it said?
Distracted the little boss here, mini boss. And what did it say? Did you tell me? Rocks. Oof. Alright. I might as well use another turret, I guess. I have space. Go down. Ura. You're tough, but you're defeated. Alright, I guess there's an ankle gator here. Oh, my turret is helping me out too. It's great. Ah, when it can, I guess. Now get a little closer to my friend's bullets. Yes. Oh no. Ah. Let me summon another turret like this.
The
Yeah.
last page of this book was about the author. Didn't say much, but the imagination has a way of filling in the gaps.
Is that your way of saying that you're not gonna tell us your backstory? At least directly. I mean, I assume all of these who knows wheres.
Everybody starts small, then some of us work our way up, I suppose.
All of these who knows wheres, we learn about the backstory of each character, and I guess for Rux, he says he's not gonna tell us. But I guess, well, we learn through the very fact that he, you know, told us all those facts, or yeah, told us all that lore, rather. We learn that he knows a lot about the world, and he studied the world through those books, and I guess that's a bit of who he is. Maybe. I don't know. Probably someone smarter than me can figure out exactly what that whole bit was about. Kind of pinpoint who exactly Rux is and all that. But anyway. I mean, I guess, what else? What else do we go? I don't think there's anything else. I'm trying to remember. If there's anything else to do in New Game Plus? I don't think there is. So there's only one thing to do now is to get the other ending, right? Get the end and go through the final level and get the other ending is what we're gonna do. But let's see. What level should I use? thinking maybe using the hammer again, and maybe I don't know. Just pick one. Just pistols, maybe. I learned something about the pistols, and I guess other range weapons. I'm wondering which range. I guess only the dueling pistols. Oh well, the dueling pistols and the fang repeater. I learned a little thing that you can do that I'll show you in the level. And let's see. I guess this is the machete and the hammer and the pike. And I've been using the pike. I used the machete a bit. Let's go back to old reliable and use the hammer again, I think. Yeah.
A pair of slinger pistols is just the ticket if a hammer's too slow.
Alright. Well, before I go, I want to check my upgrades first. Let's see. I guess I put everything in damage. And you get little special attacks for standing still for this side of the upgrade tree. And focus on critical hit chance. But I like damage. Just straight up damage. And also armor piercing. And for this one, let's see. Scanner eliminated. More damage. Ricochet. More damage. Ignore armor, I guess. Well, let's try to synergize, I guess. Hammers for damage, but let's use the ranged weapon for other things, maybe.
We've made a right comfortable bed for all those bullets. You'd never guess those things been to the wilds and back.
Yeah, I guess just for this side of the tree is like crowd control, maybe. You know, just having them, having the enemies just keep off you, right? You know, Ricochet is pretty good if there's multiple enemies, and if they cripple the foes, reduce their speed, that's also good, and also knock them back. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if it's a good combination, but let's just use it anyway. And go to the final level, I believe. Hopefully it's, it's this one, right? Yeah. The Tazo Terminals. No turning back. Alright, once more, we're here.
I can't hear him at all anymore. He's too far away.
Yes, we're very far away.
But he'll be alright.
I think we're really high up in the sky, I believe, maybe? I think the last time, or rather, if I remember correctly, the Tazo Terminals was, normally on the ground, but it kinda went all the way near the sky, or up near the stars, because of the calamity.
All his old friends and families there. Taken by the calamity. Zolf must be there all alone, just waiting.
And the thing I wanted to show was, you know how I said before what I said before that you can't still shooting me? Stop it. Oh, gotta get rid of you first. Anyway, anyone else? I heard someone. Another person. I wanna show off something. Stop it. Why are you like over there? I can't get to you, I think. Oh, I guess I can. I thought this the perspective is weird. I don't know. Anyway, I don't know if this is this, am I floating or is this, I don't know, whatever. What was I trying to say? Yeah, I want to show off something. I didn't know. I remember when I said that I hated when you can't really reload manually. As it turns out, you can reload manually by clicking the right stick, I believe, like this. I didn't know that. I guess I don't know. I only learned that through a loading screen tip. I don't know if the game ever told me that before, or you just gotta wait for the loading screen tip. I don't know. Well, it's a useful thing to know.
Well,
anyway. Can get this shard, this final shard, I guess.
one thing's for sure.
Oh, I guess this bolt wasn't activated yet. Can you stop now, please? Okay, good. Hi, Azalf. I see you got betrayed by your countrymen. What's up? And I guess let's do something different. I guess we have mercy in our hearts now. So let's just try to take Zolf with us. Try to save him. Now, Zolf is badly injured but breathing. Nearly destroyed the Bastion, but we're going to forgive him. He was on the wrong path, and we're gonna bring him back on the right one.
I can see it now. The kid in one corner, and Zolf in the other. Ain't much of a fight.
Well, I don't know.
Don't you worry though. Once the Bastion's restored,
I don't know
it'll all be
if I can
alright.
fight like this. I don't have my RAM anymore, which I don't really mind, but I can't really use my weapons either.
After talking it over like this, guess I'm beginning to have my doubts.
Hello. Hello, Ura. Are you going to shoot me in the face? Because it could be because that would suck. Ah. Please, no. I can't attack. Ah. Yeah. Please, no. Have mercy. I'm just carrying a near dead man. Please. I can't attack. I don't think so anyway. I'm good. I have some health. Health tonics, I guess. Only one left. Nah. Please, no. I just wanna restore. Or actually, I don't want to restore Bastion. No, please. Ah. Oh. That aura kind of stopped them from killing me. I guess at least they have some honor, I guess. They're not gonna shoot down an unarmed man. Well, see ya, I guess.
He reminds me of myself when I was his age. I ever tell you about those days? Hey, kid. Get up, kid.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Come on, that ain't funny. I say get up.
Those crossbow bolts
That's more like it.
kinda hurt. Makes my body sore, so...
Now, set that shard into the monument there. Then we'll talk.
Alright.
The Bastion. It's finally finished. Now, there's something I want you to see. Welcome to the heart of the Bastion.
Yeah.
I ain't one
We're
for
back.
long goodbyes, so here's the deal. Zia and I figure you done the heavy lifting, so you get to do the honors. We can tell you how to work this thing if you got any questions.
Well, I already know my answer. We're gonna leave. We're gonna evacuate. We're gonna give what the Aura wanted was destroy the Bastion, and that's what we're gonna do. I wonder where Zolf is, though. Do you know? You know where Zolf is? No?
If I could be any place I wanted, I'd stay right here. We could go anywhere in the world.
This is what Zia wants, too. So... What about you?
Good to see you. Always wondered what the motherland was like. Not that it matters anymore.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, when the Aura sieged the Bastion, our little pet. One of our pets kind of died, which sucks. So I guess maybe that's why we can talk about it? Or, I don't know.
Don't let anything you've done get to you. You can save all those creatures here and now.
Or maybe maybe he gave this dialogue before. I was wondering because this pecker nest is what activated our pets, but now they were killed, unfortunately. So I guess the argument here is that if we restore everything, we'll get our pet back, technically. But, well, I think we have to live on with the sacrifices of our allies and just evacuate. Let's just leave, because restoring everything won't change anything. But at least if we move on, we can make something new, hopefully. So let's go.
Oh, mother. And here I figured you'd had enough of me by now. You could have undone the calamity itself. But instead you want to stay in a world like this. I gotta admit, kid, I ain't yet put much thought in that idea. But carrying on with you here, we can't go back no more. But I suppose we could go wherever we please. And if anyone's left out there, I sure would like to see the look on their faces when we dock this thing right on that doorstep. Getting ahead of myself, though. I'm gonna need a first mate. What do you say?
Alright. We set our ship, sailing into the horizon, and new adventures await. Well, I guess there's no sequel for this game, so we can imagine what it's like, I guess. We continue to live with our friends, we save Zolf, you know, and just survive in this world, this post-calamity world. And that's that. That's the other ending. I feel like, yeah, I feel like that's how you're supposed to play it. Well, supposed to. You know, I feel like, you know, restoration ending, you just go all the way back to the very beginning and the calamity happens again and again and again until finally you decide to just let go and move on. This is all cooking, or Chef Squirt, I guess. I don't know. And yeah. And so I guess that's it. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna do anything else. Just like score attack, and there's some Steam achievements you can get, I guess. I think a few Steam achievements involve you like putting a lot of idols on, you know, from the shrine, making it really challenging, and going through those like who knows where levels, you know, the levels with the waves of enemies, that sort of thing. But I don't think I'm gonna do that. Really, I'm not really interested in doing something like that. Rux looks very dignified, like that. Anyway, but yeah, I guess this is it. This is it for Bastion. You know, enjoyed the game. Oh well, it's a very I don't know how you say, a highly rated indie game. Bastion is from Supergiant Games. I think they're well known for making really good games. I think the other two games they have is Transistor, and the other I think is Pyre. That I think I'll play eventually, I guess. But yeah, really unique games, really good, unique games that they've made. But alright. Just let the credits scroll. Oh yeah, speaking of which, well, speaking of uniqueness, I guess, again, I mentioned before, like the last time these credits scrolled, was the fact that the unique part of this game was the narrator. I was thinking like any other games. I mentioned Stanley Parable, but there was another game, sort of, was a Darkest Dungeon. Right, if you ever heard of Darkest Dungeon, it's like, I don't know, like dungeon crawling. You have a party of people that go through the dungeons, and there's like a stress system that's really cool. But anyway, what I'm trying to get at is that that game also has a really cool, like, or rather prevalent narrator that kind of comments on what you do during the game, right? And has a more similar feeling to this game as well, you know, all kind of like post-apocalyptic sort of, you know, trying to survive in a harsh world, that sort of thing. So that's another similar game, at least in terms of having a, you know, like a really good narrator and having a narrator as a central part of the game, I guess. So yeah, it's another example, Darkest Dungeon. And what else? What else can I speak about? I don't know. Other than the fact that I like the game. The game's great. You know? Like the narration. I guess nothing comes to mind right now. So I'm just gonna ramble a bit. I'm just rambling, trying to think of something to say. Usually, you know, when people play, or I don't know, like Let's Plays and streams, people usually kind of like reflect on their experience at the end of the game and stuff. But I've said all I've could, or said all I've can. Can? What's the word? I've said all I've could. Right? That's correct? Is that correct grammar? I don't know. Anyway. But, I don't know. I have nothing else to say, basically. Until these credits finish. I'm just filling in the time. I guess I don't really have to. I could just be silent. But, you know, I feel compelled to just talk, you know? Because it's just credits. You want to talk a bit. But, well, the credits finally end. I can stop rambling like an idiot and finally just sign off and say, this was it for Bastion. Until next time, see you then.